Alright, what's up guys? It's Troy D. Welcome back to the channel. Troy D 24/7 Mall, on point reviews all day, every day. We've got a top 10 today. I was tagged by a friend of mine, Phil. He made a video called Most Expensive Perfumes of His Collection. And he tagged me and only me. I don't know why. He should have tagged everybody he knew. But I guess, he tagged me because he knew I had a top 10 ready to go if ever I, was called up to do it. So today I'm going to share to you guys. It's not just really expensive. I would say, value, in terms of value, because some of these, you really can't put a price on them, in my opinion. And I'll also talk about why I, spent so much on these perfumes, why I bought them, and, how you guys, if you're interested, might be able to procure some of them, okay? So before we continue, guys, we're gonna go hit the music. All right, we're back, guys. So as you can see, this is before even sharing anything. If you just look at the backdrop right here, you're gonna see a lot of pretty expensive perfumes already. This is the Sange d'un Bois d'été from Guerlain. This is the Arabian Oud Desert Falcon Luxury Edition. This Pico Via Dama. You've got Xerjoff Italica, and then recently arrived Clive Christian X Oud 1 in 500 limited edition. So and then there's Maidan out here in the back. There's a lot of these really expensive perfumes that really come to me, whether I purchase them for myself or it's kind of split up. And to be honest, these perfumes, for many people that collect on that range, they really matter. First and foremost, guys, when you purchase more higher tier perfumes, okay, the number one thing there is obviously exclusivity, okay? There are perfume collectors that enjoy the relatability of their collection, where everybody relates to it and everybody's like, oh yeah, we all like it. And then there's also some collectors who prefer to have a more exclusive perfume that nobody has tried. I have one that actually just came in. This is from Jad, and this is the Sospiro Anniversary. He just sent me a 10 ml decan of that. That one is it was like a Swarovski embellished bottle, $750 from, I believe the UAE celebration. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna be made again. And so, I'm very happy I got that. But, there's not gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be able to smell that, or to have that, or to have the same scent. So, it's really a good thing depending on what kind of collector you are. Now, also, there are these expensive perfumes because, it also has to do with, class, or smelling rich, smelling expensive. I can confirm that pretty much all the ones that I have on this top 10 fall on that category. It makes you smell rich, smells expensive, smells absolutely opulent. And the final thing to me that I feel there are perfumes that are on these tiers also because they are special. Most of these are special, and we're not just talking about just money and all that, or feeling rich. It's also special in terms of special occasion. There are a lot of people that collect higher tier scents, more expensive scents, just because it really reminds them of a very good time in their lives. It reminds them of a good memory, sometimes even a bad memory, as I'm told. And some people celebrate things. I know that there's somebody that had bought one of these expensive perfumes I'm going to show you guys because their partner beat cancer. So isn't that awesome? Okay, so a lot of people do it for special occasions as well, and of course some just bite the bullet when when the opportunities presented to them. This was presented to me, and I was like, man, 1 in 500, I'll never see that again. I gotta go grab it. So lots of reasons as to why. But if you ask me what is my reason is definitely because I want to have maybe 10 or 12 fragrances for special occasions, okay? Special instances, special moments. That's the reason why I collect these fragrances, okay? They're not day to day. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a top 10 everyday niche for you guys this week as well, just to match this one, okay? So definitely not day to day to me. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, let's start with number 10. Number 10 is none other than Xerjoff Richwood. Xerjoff Richwood. Okay. Now, Off Richwood right here is one of the most beautiful perfumes ever. Okay. I ran out of Chanel Coromandel. Okay. Chanel Coromandel is one of those perfumes that ran out for me. Okay. I ran out of a 50 ml bottle, but at that time where I wanted to just buy a new one, this was presented to me, and I said, man, I'm just gonna go for Richwood itself. Okay. For many people, this is actually one of their favorite perfumes ever. It is very, like, it's a bomb. Okay, it's strong. Like, this is the stark difference with Coromandel. It's strong, and it's way more opulent in the execution. Like, if Chanel Coromandel was a chic lady, that goes to Paris, this would be like a queen or a monarch or somebody like that. That would be kind of like the vibes of Richwood. There is some similarity from Coromandel, but definitely strength, opulence, as well as a little bit nuances make it a little bit more different. And definitely, like I said, performance wise, this is a bomb. Very elegant. I love this. Richwood is number 10. Coming in at number 9, which is an absolute masterpiece from Roja Dove. This is none other than Oud Absolute Precious. Okay, so Oud Absolute Precious. This one is basically an upgraded tier of Oud. Okay, right here, Absolute Precious. All right, this is an absolute higher tier. I believe the full bottle of this is easily $1,000. Okay, it's got this really red liquid right here, and I can say that this one is special occasions amazing. Okay, this one is 2 sprays only, by the way. Very, very beautiful, very elegant juice, which is for a lot of amber lovers. There's a like a sort of like a rose and a fig note here combined with a saffron. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and I believe it's also unisex. Okay, so both guys and girls can enjoy this opulent scent. This is absolutely wonderful. This is Oud Absolute Precious right here. Coming in at number 8, and man, I wish I got a backup bottle of this one. This is none other than Killian Love Don't Be Shy Rose Oud Special Blend 2020. Okay, Killian Love Don't Be Shy Rose Oud Special Blend 2020. So this one right here, man, what can I say? This one was like a total like Middle Eastern oud. I made a review on this one. You guys can check it. This one's a total Middle Eastern competitor by Killian, but mixed with Love Don't Be Shy, the Rihanna perfume, the marshmallow, the sweetness, the niceness. That combined just creates this, to me, really great like oud perfume that is really different. Now that I've matched up, because majority of this stuff is gonna be oud. I'm telling you guys, it's I would say it's geared towards the Middle Eastern or luxury market, whatever you want to say. But Love Don't Be Shy Rose Oud is probably the one that satisfies both oud lovers, the real deal oud lovers, and then also the mainstream lovers, because right when you think you're hit with that barnyard oud, it just suddenly Love Don't Be Shy comes in, that marshmallow lovely scent comes in, and this makes it very unique. This is at number 8 by Killian, Love Don't Be Shy Rose Oud 2020 Special Blend. Okay, up next is, without a doubt, my current favorite, I have to say. This is Orman Jane Black Gold. Orman Jane Black Gold. Jesus. This one right here, man. You know what, guys? If you just give it if you spray it on a test strip or you smell it on your hand, you might be underwhelmed when you first try this, but wait until you do full wear. Okay? This is why, now I understand why this is probably the top on the top 3 of all Orman fragrances. The number 2 and 3 for me would be Mon Tabaco, and the third, which I reviewed, and Nawab of Oud, which I also reviewed. I think this one falls into number 1. Okay, you can't beat it once you start doing a full wear. I mean, some of these like expensive fragrances, they go on to the super opulent side, super opulent, super oud, special occasions, and you know, to be honest, like if you don't have any special occasions, like they're just gonna collect dust, or they're just gonna look like expensive vases, and you know, just looking like, you know, nice in the collection. But Orman Jane Black Gold is the only one, probably maybe Richwood, that is the most wearable. This one can be day to day. I mean, it's more than just opulent, guys. It's like a day-to-day. It's beautiful. The sillage. I mean, it is a citric, aromatic, woody, floral fragrance. But even the florals are like perfect here. Perfectly done. Perfectly controlled. Creates a very masculine scent that I think, okay, as a middle-aged guy, man, this one hits the home run in terms of, like, you know, middle-aged guy, manly, opulent, but again can be worn on day-to-day occasions. Guys, this is probably one of my top right now. This is Orman Jane Black Gold. Okay, we're at number 5, and number 5 is, you guys know about this. This is called Frederic Malle the Night. Frederic Malle the Night. Okay, I've had opportunities to get a good deal on this, because, you know, this scent is absolutely not for everyone. Not even my wife. Like, I can't really spray this when my wife is around. The Night is absolutely straight up oud lover, like real deal oud lover. That's it. Okay, it is to me a dirtier version of a dirtier, more barnyard version of Portrait of a Lady, but stronger, way stronger. I'm talking about one spray only on the night. Again, I got this. You saw my video, guys, on my Frederic Malle, where I visited their studio, and I got it from there. This one's pretty expensive. This one in itself was like, I think, $400. Whew, crazy. Or $300. I'm not sure. I forgot. But I still do wear this on special occasions, but I will save this for, you know, the time that I get to travel the Middle East again. I think this will be more congruent there. Very strong, very powerful oud, called The Night, and that is our number 5. Okay, guys, so we're already in our top 5. We just finished our first 5. Again, absolutely wonderful. Pretty on the super expensive side, I would say, or expensive side. But again, this is just my preference, like I said. The next one is one of my favorites ever, and that's none other than AreEJ Russian Oud. Okay, so really, to be honest, I don't buy into the hype. Okay, I don't buy into the AreEJ hype. I mean, that's the reason why I will never ever pay $1,500, $1,900 for a bottle of whatever it is that they're selling out there. It's cool. It's cool. I don't have to. That's too much for me for perfume. But this one I chanced, and I chanced on a sale a few months ago, and I've never looked back. Matter of fact, I'm trying to broker a deal for like a full bottle of this. So Russian Oud right here, to me, is a masterpiece. Why? Because it is the only one I know that combines really burning agarwood. I mean, they call it like smoky agarwood fusion. Burning agarwood with chocolate with Siberian musk. And the combination is just really intoxicating, really lethal. And it's very, very good. It's very unique. I mean, none of my fragrances here smell like this. But at the same time, it's not so exotic to where, you know, the cats in your house are going to go crazy. Okay? Russian Oud, like I said, chocolate, Siberian musk, real deal burning woods, agar woods. I mean, I'm really treasuring this one. You can see, I mean, I've only sprayed a few. This is sick. This is so amazing. So I'm going to put that here, Russian Oud, as number 6. Okay, up next is one of my favorites, and it's actually a tie because they both smell pretty similar. Okay, so this is called NeMR by Boadicea the Victorious. NeMR, and this one I would say smells almost exactly, if not exactly, all right, super close to Armani Privé Rose d'Arabie with the gold. Okay, probably the only difference is the gold. No joke, guys. But the actual scent is a lovely rose, oud, patchouli, saffron. I mean, you already know. But And I'm going to talk about the other one. I have another rose oud coming up on the top 10, but this one here is super wearable. And this is why if you see Boadicea collectors, they own NeMR. I mean, they also have it in this level. Why? Because it's very wearable, just like this one is actually. I just don't want to use up the gold. I don't want the, because when you spray this one, there's actual gold that comes out, okay? But they smell very, very similar, okay? That's all I can say. But definitely, this is a very, very wearable. You know, I'm talking about any culture, anywhere, anywhere in the world. These are very wearable. So, top 7 would be NeMR. Okay, up next is one of my recent purchases. And this is a great discovery to me. This is called Boadicea the Victorious Carbon Sapphire. Carbon Sapphire. Okay? So Carbon Sapphire, I'll tell you this, guys. When you first smell it, you might find it very familiar to a different scent. Okay? Because that's what happened to me. When I smelled it off the cap, I said, whoa, I was expecting something like that would stun me to death. This wasn't really in the beginning. It was like, oh, it smells like something else, but I couldn't put anything on it. And then, but when I did a full wear, oh my gosh, like, this is, like, seriously, Bulgarian rose. I believe this has saffron as well, but Bulgarian rose. This one has, like, a burning agarwood infusion as well. I would say kind of like Russian Oud, because there is like a oud that's just the oud oils, different oud oils, and there's a oud that gives you that sensation of that burning agarwood chips. You know, I believe they call that bukur. It gives you that sensation, but this one is, I would say, very, very opulent oud fragrance, top of the line, super manly, super masculine, as you can tell, black bottle because of that. And this is like super special occasions only, in my opinion, unless you have like a vacation and you want to be a baller for the next 7 days wherever you're at. Then bring this bottle with you and spray it every day. You will smell very, very expensive. That is Carbon Sapphire. There's no mass appealing on this. It just smells expensive, manly, and nice. That Bulgarian rose, like I said, is so amazing on this one. I'm very lucky, very happy to get this one. So this is number 8, Carbon Sapphire. Okay, up next, you guys know this. I made a video about this a long time ago when I started. This is none other than Boadicea the Victorious Valiant. Okay, Valiant. So, what can I say about Valiant? I mean, you know, everybody now in the Boadicea wants them. Everybody now in the Boadicea collectors group is buying them. I don't know why. Is it the hype? Is it because, you know, a lot of people own them by now? But Valiant is no slouch. I will say this to anybody that's thinking about buying Valiant or have bought Valiant. It smells very differently from the cap versus where you actually wear them. You know, Valiant is so unique in my opinion. It's like one of the most perfect ones for spring and summer. Opulent spring, summer. It's got you know, a perfect blend of like citrus. It's got vanilla. It's to me, it's worth the price just because of the first point I said earlier, which is exclusivity. Doesn't smell like anything else, or you won't smell like anything else. That's Boadicea the Victorious Valiant. Amazing. So the top one is actually a tie, because I'm very lucky. I'm probably one of the only few people that have this combination. I'm very lucky to have both of the most limited edition Widians ever. And that is number 7 limited, which is from the, I believe, 43rd UAE day from, 2015. Very few were made. Maybe 300 bottles were made. And Widian Extreme 71, which was, I believe, also made very limited. Maybe like 700 bottles made ever. One of the most sought after. This is well known, okay? Well known, well sought after. I'm pretty sure if you looked for one, you'd find it because this was sold in Lucky Scent twice. So some people actually have it. This one, I don't know if people actually have this one. All right, so this is a tie for number 1. What can I say about these two? So the Widian brand is well known in the niche circles. It's very wanted. I've gotten so many requests please feature Widian. London, gold 1, gold 2, black 2, black 3. Please do Liwa. Please mention that. And yeah, I am. I'm trying my best to do that. It's just, it's pretty busy. Anyways, these Widians, okay, I'll make my own review on these. But what I can say is that they have a very unique take on the oud. Okay, this is oud, right? It is not like powerful, strong. Okay, so for those who have this, you can just tell me, because this one is sometimes compared to Oud for Greatness. Okay, and after me smelling this, there's no comparison. Okay, Oud for Greatness still has that very like mainstream like punch to it, and there's Oud also has a very strong punch to it. These two, I will say the oud in this one, it feels like it's angelic, that's the word that comes to mind. It's angelic. It's like, it's so cloudy, it's not even like a punch. It's not even like a boom, like, because most ouds are like that. They're like, boom, hit you in the face. These are so like angelic, cloudy, just airy. And that is the main thing. Obviously, they smell like very expensive ouds, but this is the thing that I like about these two, is that they are very low-key, and I mean, to me, like, most people that are actually really rich are low-key anyways. So this really falls in line with that. They're not, if you are the type of person that you want to be the elephant in the room by not being the elephant, you want to be, you're that low-key guy, but they know you're the elephant in the room, like, definitely Widian, at least the ones I have, 71 and 7 limited, fall into that category. It will show people you're the boss without even you really having to push that fragrance into them. Okay, that's what I can say. Both very like expensive smelling, but I mean, it's hard, guys. Part of me is also thinking like it's also limited as hell, so we're very lucky to have this with us right here, both of these guys. A matter of fact, my friend Yusuf, who I got this one from, I mean, that's the only convincing I really had to do was like, let's bring these brothers together. Let's put these two guys together, please. Sell this to me so I can bring them together. And here we are. They're both here. To my friend Yusuf, thank you for selling this to me. Amazing deal that I got for this one. Okay. So that's it. Oh my gosh, we finished the list. Man, I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, we finished the list. This is my top 10, okay? Top 10 most expensive. I mean, this could change freaking tomorrow, or the next day, because, we have a system going on. We have splits. We have things I just buy for myself. Most of these I'm really not splitting. You won't see it on my decant list or whatever, but these are, to me, not just expensive, but I would say like fragrances that are expensive, that I actually value, that I love more than the others that are on the same tier, that I would like to showcase with you guys, okay? And again, I'm going to do a top 10 of everyday niche perfumes. Watch out for that this week, okay? Watch out for that this week. Top 10 of everyday. And if you guys are interested in niche perfumes in general, check out the link below, guys. Again, I'm an affiliate of a very, very reputable store here in Los Angeles that sells niche perfumes at a really, really great price. Make sure you check the link below if you want to buy just, the day-to-day stuff or some of the collectible stuff. They got Xerjoff, they got PDMs, they got, everything. They got Rojas, a lot of good stuff in that store. Make sure you check that out. And every time you purchase from that store, you guys help out the channel. Okay, I just want to bring that out. Okay, other than that, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Again, I'll do a top 10 this week of my everyday wear, favorite everyday wear niche, so watch out for that. Thank you for subscribing and watching our videos. I appreciate you guys. God bless you all. Take care. Peace.